Dani is the wife of Dr. Ted Timmons, head of a psychiatric clinic. Not long ago the couple bought a large country house, but because her husband works night shifts, Dani has to spend the nights alone. On one of these lonely evenings, her husband's freed patient, Olenbul, knocks on her door. He frightens Dani that someone has broken into her house, so she opens the door, and the next morning the woman is found dead. A year passes, Ted has recovered from the death of his wife and even found a new girlfriend, but the sister of the deceased, a blind psychic Darcy, believes that in the story of Dani's murder everything is not so simple and comes to visit Ted to conduct her own investigation. Slow burner films, horror movies, in which the action unfolds as slowly as possible, and the main emphasis is placed on the visceral atmosphere of oppressive expectation of something irreparable, firmly entered our lives and took over the genre about 10 years ago. While in a global sense it is nothing more than a style of storytelling, weak filmmakers are often hiding behind this style, because it's easy to mask the lack of a professionally constructed script and clearly articulated thoughts. The Irish film Oddity is also a slow burner, but a slow burner of a different sort, evoking pleasant associations with literary horror classics. The film's director, screenwriter and producer Damian McCarthy compiled the story from a variety of elements. Thus, the creepy wooden golem, which Darcy gives to Ted and his new girlfriend Yana, comes from Jewish folklore, and the one-eyed psychiatric patient Olenbul, who allegedly killed the protagonist's sister, is obviously somehow related to the main character of McCarthy's old short film with the telling title How Olin Lost His Eye, which, by the way, can be found in its entirety on YouTube on the director's channel. Nevertheless, Oddity is not a helpless attempt to assemble something of its own from the scraps of other people's ideas, but a very solid and, moreover, calibrated in tone and rhythm horror detective, calling to mind, first of all, novels and stories by such authors as Edgar Allan Poe and Arthur Conan Doyle. It is an elegant, laconic and intelligent story about loyalty, betrayal and retribution, in which the horror elements serve only as a seasoning to the main course. As in the best works of the classics, it is not the manifestations of otherworldly forces that horrify, but the evil that man is capable of. The film has only a few actors and a limited number of locations, but they are enough to weave a tightly held intrigue, and Irish actress Carolyn Bracken in the dual role of twin sisters gives an electrifying, memorable world-class performance. However, the main character of this film is still its creator Damian McCarthy, who gave us a distinctive, atmospheric, emphasized author's cinema, which at the same time remains 100% genre and equally understandable for both the highbrow critic and the unprepared common man. All this resulted in the unanimous acceptance of the movie by both the professional community and ordinary viewers, so that we will hear the name of Damian McCarthy many times in the near future.